Okay, good morning. It's about 4 o'clock right now. Van is all packed. I'm about 5 minutes behind schedule, but just need to go get some fuel. And then, yeah, head down to Dover and catch the ferry over to France. It's always a frantic last-minute dash. Right, let's go.
And so it begun, my 2020 summer road trip to Poland.
We made it to Dover, no problem. So we're at the front of the queue right now. We're never usually at the front, which makes a nice change. But yeah, I'm well happy. Cannot wait just to be on the Autobahn and just flying through Germany now. Just making a quick cinnamon pot and hopefully a cup of coffee before the ferry goes. Let's do this. I'm hungry. I'm so starving.
Before I'd finished my breakfast, it was already time to board, and off we sailed. Before long, we had arrived in Calais, and I was full of energy, ready to hit the road.
Alright, little progress update. Nothing really eventful. Does feel like time is ticking away though. It's almost 1 o'clock, and we've only just made it into the Netherlands.
After what felt like a long morning, I began to make some progress.
We're finally in Germany. Finally. Just not long gone past the border. Now I'm making a little quick bite to eat for lunch, seeing as I stopped. Still got half a tank of fuel from since I left London, so that is awesome. Long. It's been quite long already, and I know Germany is the longest part to drive through, but even get to Germany is quite long. I'm just going to make a quick stop here because I don't want to stay too long and, yeah, end up in traffic.
Unfortunately, I jinxed myself.
So a couple of hours have passed since the last update, and literally I shouldn't have stopped. Yes, I needed the food, but literally after that it was basically traffic for an hour. I'm probably about 2 hours away from the border of Poland. Just looking if there's any park for night places just before the Polish border or around the Polish border. I don't mind going a little bit later tonight and see when I can find a wild stop to stay in. So this is the first time I've had to fill up the fuel tank since I left London. I had a full tank when I left, and I've done about 500 miles nearly. So yeah, a lot more economical than the other van.
I found a nice remote park up online just past the Polish border and along my route, so spent the next few hours driving there.
Good morning from Poland. Lovely successful drive last night. This is where I stayed in the end. Just basically kind of in the middle of nowhere. Not far from the highway. Still like a 5-hour drive to get to my girlfriend's parents' house. Almost 5 AM, so I thought get in there nice and early. Feeling good. Just gonna check the oil and then we'll go again. Arrive late and leave early. Everyone is none the wiser. Ain't seen one person in this neighbourhood.
I felt great, knowing I was only a few hours away from seeing my son and girlfriend.
Ah, we are nearly there, nearly there. Just going through like the little villages now. And I'm about 50 minutes away from the destination. I can't wait to jump in the shower though and have some nice Polish food. And some Polish beer as well. So yeah, I made it to Poland, no problem. I've been here a few days now. I think I was just a bit too excited. I didn't film anything, but all we've done is stay at home, had some parties, a few drinks and things like that, just chill. So we're heading down to Zakopane today. It's been here a few days now, and it's been raining, so I hope we're not stuck in the grass here. We made it out the grass, no problem, and we've rewarded ourselves with some hot dogs.
The traffic heading into Zakopane should have been a clear indication of how busy it was going to be. It was rammed, so after a short walk around and some food, we left.
Okay, so I've got a bit of spare time on my hands, so I thought I'd give the van a little bit of maintenance. I'm going to be installing these genuine Renault Mud Flaps. Perfect. Come on, out you come. Out you come. Ah, you got me. Alright, stay there, no problem. You're coming back to London with me.
Whilst I was at it, I thought I might as well change the air filter as well.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's dirty, but it's not terrible, I don't think. Okay, let's shove this new one in.
I was keen to see how well those new mud flaps worked, and I knew just the place. Unfortunately, I was having so much fun, I forgot to film.
That was awesome. There's so many creepy crawlies and bugs around here, I do not want to hang around for long at all. Looks like I got out of that off-roading in the nick of time, because I would have been stuck if all that rain come down while I was in the middle of it, I reckon. Ah, Jesus. So much surface water here, it's mad. Okay, so I've been a little bit lazy on this trip actually, but one of the jobs I need to do on the van before I leave is the painting of the worktop. It looks better than it does on the camera. I just needed some protection, you know. Well, don't we all? Even just the one day that I was in it, I started making marks all over the wood.
Today was also my birthday, which meant kielbasa, vodka, and celebrating Polish style. I went pretty hard that night. Safe to say I spent the next day in bed. Before long, it was already time to pack the van and prep it for the journey back home.
Time flies, time really does fly. Back to reality for me, back to work. Absolutely loving this van. At least it's reliable, that's the main thing. Touch wood, I need some wood. I need wood.
Feeling rather down, I took a slow drive back to the park up I used the other week, near the Polish-German border.
Right, another successful drive. All parked up now, no problem. So I think I'm probably going to warm up a bit of food and then head to bed. Good morning. Had a lovely sleep last night. Woke up kind of cold this morning, but you know, put some clothes on. It's a lovely sunny day out there. I think I'm just going to plough the motorway through Germany today and maybe stay in maybe like Belgium or kind of near Calais, but not too much near it. Okay, just realised I parked over some glass last night. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me when I'm going down the Autobahn. Off we go then. Do widzenia, Poland.
After a great night's sleep, I was once again feeling in good spirits and crossed the whole of Germany in no time at all, which left me ahead of schedule.
So I've just stopped at this place briefly in the Netherlands. I'm kind of deciding if to go to Antwerp or Ghent, basically. I'm trying to make the most of all my time.
I decided on Antwerp, however there was an evening curfew, so I had to go to Ghent instead. I awoke in what felt like an oven. After escaping the heat of the van, I went for some ice cream and a scoot to explore the city. I would definitely recommend Ghent if you have a spare day, but for me, it was time to head back home.
Down in Calais now, heading on to the ferry. Looks like I'm right at the back, the last one. See, I really don't want to come back. And that's it, another trip done and dusted. It really has sort of opened my eyes and made me realise that I need to use this van a lot, because that's what makes the most memories and is the most fun, to be fair. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, good to have you around. Thanks for watching.